This is my kind of article. Banned Overwatch players are not reacting well, so there was a massive sweep of cheaters in Overwatch, and one thing that I do not understand about the gaming community right now is just the allowance of cheaters. Like, people are so privileged right now, and they think they can do whatever they want with a game because they paid for it, or, you know, it's their experience that they're allowed to have, even at the expense of others in multiplayer games. And that's what this article is about. Like, some of the privilege that these guys have is mind-blowing, and they get really upset about breaking terms of service that they are not allowed to break. Like, that's, I think, the biggest problem with gaming right now. Is that no one understands that when you click the I agree, or when you purchase something, there are conditions to owning that license, and if you break those conditions, you can have it revoked. That's literally how it works, but people still get upset, or they try to justify their cheating in some way. Overwatch cheaters yesterday were squashed under Blizzard's ban hammer. Predictably, they are whining about it on cheating forums. This is great. Now, this is also the second ban wave. So the first time, it was about using bots to boost play, and now bots, you know, that was already swept around, but now they're aiming for trigger bots and aim bots. So full-on bots taken down. Now it's just like, you know, aim bots, which are a really bad thing in shooter games, and trigger bots, which shoot for players when their crosshairs appear over a target. So, you know, if you just kind of scan really quick, and then it just shoots for you, and you're good to go. When contacted, Blizzard did not specify how many cheaters were banned in yesterday's ban wave. A quick look into the cheating forums indicates that the ban was quite widespread. I mean, I was looking at these comments, and there's like posts and posts of the comments. I want to go through and enjoy these salty tears, and also comment on how spoiled all of these people are, and how stupid they sound by just saying like, yep, we're totally in the right to be breaking the game and impacting other players negatively by like harming their experience. So, online cheaters are decrying the ban as unacceptable. Some are even threatening to sue Blizzard. An outlandish idea considering these players violated the terms of use and made the game less fun for honest players. A Reddit user yesterday unearthed some of the more priceless responses. Here are those and a few more. So I got hit, I only tried it once, and I'm on a semi-pro team. Well, good thing you got banned if you're on a semi-pro team and you're experimenting with botting. It also shows how good this system is. That you try it once, you get knocked down. No ban yet. The trigger bot was so good and I can't use it anymore. And Raffle, the email was in my spam folder. So he got banned, went to spam, and now he is upset. After laughing, he's like, haha, no ban yet. Oh wait, I got banned. Damn. Overwatch was boring anyways. I only cheated because I was going to quit after reaching rank 70. Then what's the point? Like, here's another thing I don't understand about cheaters. It's like, how can you legitimately feel good about beating someone while cheating? Like, it should feel like an empty victory. There's no way that they are that full of themselves, or that they are so insecure about themselves that as long as they take out someone through some other means, they'll be able to feel good about themselves. Like, I feel bad for these people when you break it down, but then again, they cheated and broke terms of service, so they're complete douchebags, so it doesn't matter. But it's kind of sad in its own little way. Blizzard, you made a powerful enemy. We are anonymous, we are legion, we do not forgive, we do not forget, expect us. What kind of tryhard are you? I just gotta say that. That's hilarious. Can anyone teach me how DDoSing Overwatch servers? I'm hacking Sinborn, message me, Blizzard, screw you. Hashtag best Overwatch player. I don't know if that's sarcasm or they're actually like trying to get a DDoS going. Because another interesting thing about this is that the Overwatch servers were, or actually like the battlenet servers, were massively DDoS today. Like, there's been a lot of issues. Blizzard's like, yeah, we fixed it, never mind. Yeah, we fixed it, never mind. It's been a pretty large attack, and a lot of people are speculating, and even some sites are reporting that this is because of the recent ban wave, and a lot of people are trying to get back at Blizzard for breaking the rules of their game and cheating. Like, that's what I don't understand. How are these people so delusional to think that they get caught for cheating, they lose their $60, as they were told by Blizzard they would do? Like, it's not like, oh, you can't play dumb, you know, you know you're breaking the rules when you're using cheats and using a cheat device like this. Also, Blizzard has many public statements and has made it very clear you're not allowed to do this, and then you get upset, oh man, I lost my $60, now I need to go and try to take out this game entirely, or at least keep impacting players negatively. The age of Blizzard is over, time for us to take back what is ours. Hashtag fuck Blizzard. Like, wow, is this... I honestly don't want to believe that these people are serious, but they sound serious. And after, like, the whole DDoS, it seems like... Did that really work out? Oh, what the fuck? I got... WTF, got hit with a ban I only used because Stoned and my teammates often flame me for not being good. Whatever, I'll just cheat in CSGO. Blizzard finally again, ban wave, what is your problem? Just leave us alone. We aren't even destroying the server, and now my brother is going to kill me. Oh no, he got his, like, brother's account banned for cheating on it. You deserve it. Like, if your brother's going to beat your ass on that, you deserve that for cheating in this game. But, I mean, that's the thing. It's like, how are you getting mad at Blizzard? Like, I'm just going to repeat myself. I realize that I'm just going to repeat myself. All of these people, it's like, how can you get upset when you knowingly broke the rules, and now you're getting punished for your actions? How are you this spoiled? I just got banned too. Blizzard are really going to punish people you paid money for this game? No. Okay, that's one thing to address. One thing to address are the people that think that because they paid money, they're allowed to do whatever they want. That ends when it comes to the online multiplayer. Once you go and engage with other players that do not have access to these cheating tools, that do not use anything programmed in the game, developers want you to play their game as intended. They don't want you to go and ruin other players' experiences, because, man, if I have to actually try and I have to level up and I have to grind hours and hours a day and I can still only hit like 30% of headshots, having an aimbot is certainly unfair. You're going to lose to that aimbot. You're going to lose games. You're going to lose rank. You're going to be disadvantaged for following the rules. That's why. And again, just because you paid money doesn't mean you own the game in its entirety. It's still their service. If you break the rules of their service, they will revoke it, and that's it. I think what gamers do not understand is that this is a license. Even if you get a hard copy disc, there's still a license to follow once you go into multiplayer. And that's the biggest thing here. So, I mean, it's like when you download Photoshop or any kind of program and you click on terms of service, that you need to see it not as a game, not as a disc, not as yours, but as a license you are renting from the developers, because that is literally every single multiplayer game. So it's not yours, and if you break the rules, you lose it. There's a guy giving middle finger. Sadly, I'm banned. These mortals have angered me for the last time. They'll feel my wrath. Like, is this... Like, what is this... I don't understand, because if you're on cheat forum, I don't think that you're going to be sarcastic about this. Like, this is from the cheat forum. These guys seem legitimately mad, and they're trying to make these empty threats that might not be empty, because we still don't know. Like, it's not... We can't blame the cheaters for the DDoS attack. But it's interesting that a lot of people are reporting on this after this. Another ban wave after 24 hours. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to form a union against Blizzard and sue them somehow. How can they detect these cheats if they are using a Trojan, which is illegal? It's their software, so there could just be something programmed in the game. Also, you know, the servers can monitor this, and also you can get reported for cheating if you see some craziness. Like, it's not only a Trojan, and you can't sue them. That's what earlier on in this post was like. It's kind of funny that you break the TOS and you try to sue them. That's not how life works, you spoiled brat. Can we make a petition or something? I deserve another chance if I spent extra to buy the pre-order edition. No, because you spent $60 instead of $40, you do not deserve an extra chance. You cheated, 0 chances. That's the rules. This is unacceptable. It's 2016, Blizzard. Cheating happens. Ah, another cheating trope at this point. All the cheaters, all these people, like, I'm actually really happy right now. I play Pokemon, and the cheating community in Pokemon is out of control. When it comes to, like, the official game, a majority of competitive players use cheated Pokemon. A majority of the online community uses cheated Pokemon. My estimation is roughly 80%, could be a little lower, might even be higher. And they have the same attitudes. I thought it was just like spoiled kids playing Pokemon. No, it looks like spoiled gamers exist everywhere. It's comforting, but also unsettling. And they use the same arguments. We pay the game. We can do whatever we want. It doesn't impact the opponents as much as you think. Or I should be allowed to do what I want. And then cheating happens. So it's like, oh, everyone's going to cheat, so it's okay if I cheat. Or, you know, this is just what happens. You know, people are going to break the rules, let us be. Slap on the wrist is always better than lynching the person. I mean, if someone kills someone else, you don't just give them a slap on the wrist. I'm not saying that you should also give them the death penalty, but you know, you break the rules, you know what you're doing is wrong, and then you get the punishment that is delivered to you. And different things give different punishments. Now, you might think the punishment is unfair, but then don't do it. Like, if you can't play the game without cheating, then don't buy the game if you know you're going to have to cheat in it. Then don't even take the risk, you know? I've lost so much. I stand here with my fallen brethren. Your bands will not be forgotten. Together we are strong. Owned core forever. Listen up, you goofballs. We are at war with Blizzard. Every day they prosecute us for our beliefs. You aren't... do you not understand that this is not your game? That they made the game how they wanted to, and you can't change that. It's not like you can go and steal their game from them because you have enough hackers to go and take their game from them. This isn't how it works. We have done nothing wrong. We are merely using our code to make certain colors on the screen get altered. There's no harm in that. Well, when it's against the terms of service and it gives you an objective advantage, yeah, that's the harm. What's important is that the banned users are not victims. Encore is. Every day, this site has to deal with Blizzard trolling us to death with their ban hammers. So now, wow, they're trying to turn it on the developers. We are being trolled by the people that are letting us play their game. So we must stand up and stand up to them because we're being persecuted for our beliefs. If you want to support our cause, you have to buy some core coins. Oh, so that's right. You know, because the people that are making the cheat device that are trying to undermine legitimate players and break the rules of the game and do illegal stuff as well, you know, distributing devices that are meant to break terms of service is absolutely illegal. It's why, like, real-world money traders, they get prosecuted. People that create bots, they get prosecuted in other games. So it's like, oh no, because we're getting banned, the people that work so hard to give us our cheating devices are going to get taken down because we're losing our income from cheaters getting stopped. So you need to go and buy, like, support us. That is, wow. Maybe in a court battle eventually. Some people don't have to take this any persecution any longer. We must stop this great evil called Blizzard. Wow. Oh my goodness. Have to explain to my girlfriend why we can't play anymore over the ban. Blizzard told us in an email that they're committed to providing an equal and fair playing field to everyone in Overwatch. That's it. And also, I think that's like on their forum post. They say, if a player is found cheating or using hacks, bots, third-party software that provides any sort of unfair advantage, that player will be permanently banned from the game. Full stop. And again, it's up to the developers as to what is deemed as an unfair advantage, not the players. That if you think that your bot, your hack, your mod, or whatever isn't, like your third-party software isn't creating an objective advantage, you are wrong, and that's why you are banned. Same thing happens in Pokemon. And then we get to Pokemon. A lot of people probably don't understand, like, that there is a Pokemon competitive scene, or that it's actually, like, pretty solid, and that there is rules to it, and that people do cheat rampantly in Pokemon. But this is it. Like, you go to the official rules of Pokemon on the website, you get to this section, it's an entire section. It's not like a sentence, it's not a blurb, it's not like, don't cheat. It's clearly defined, and yet these players still think that they can get away with it. The use of external devices, such as a mobile app to modify or create items in Pokemon or players' battle box, is expressly forbidden. Players found to have Pokemon or items that have been tampered with may be disqualified from competition, regardless of the Pokemon or items belonging to the player were traded for. Now, there's also many other, like, posts from the Pokemon Company, support tickets, things about their Wi-Fi. Anytime you use multiplayer connectivity, you are not allowed to use illegal Pokemon, and it's called an illegal Pokemon, illegally manipulated Pokemon. It doesn't matter if they have the same stats as a normally obtained Pokemon, because, like, competitive Pokemon's difficult if you don't know what it means. Like, you have to spend hours to get one usable Pokemon, and cheaters decide, it's not worth my time, I'm gonna go and hack, even though it's expressly forbidden, and it doesn't matter. Third-party software, external devices, modification, unintended gameplay is a big phrase that Pokemon's use. Like, if you do not obtain it through normal gameplay, it's not legal. That's pretty much how they've defined it. And all of the comments are, is it really an issue? As long as Pokemon don't have illegal movesets abilities, then I don't think it's that bad. Well, get back to you. You don't think it's bad, but you are wrong. In the eyes of the developers, the Pokemon Company, you are wrong. That a lot of people are like, oh, if it's the same, it doesn't give an advantage. Well, the time is an advantage. And you can say that's wrong, but that makes you objectively wrong. That the Pokemon Company, the creators of the game, the people allowing you to use their license and participate in their events say, yes, it gives an advantage, and there is no arguing that, because those rules exist. But then we can see the same in Overwatch. I imagine any other things, you know, like when there's real-world gold trading in, like, World of Warcraft or RuneScape or any online game like that. It's like, but what if I just don't have the time and I need the money to play this game? Like, that's another thing. People are like, oh, I don't have the time to get good at Overwatch. I don't have the time to make these Pokemon, so I'm in the right to go and cheat in this multiplayer atmosphere. And then people get aggressive about it, you know, give up. They're calling it a witch hunt. That by taking out, and we actually saw this with Overwatch, it's like, oh, they're attacking and persecuting us for cheating in their game, so they are bad people. Whoa, really? That's absolutely mind-blowing right there. But that's literally the attitude that these people have. And it's like, oh, you're witch hunting us. You're trying to expose us for breaking the game. And then they get mad at me, you know. I need to shut up. And here again, everyone does it. Everyone cheats, so it's okay. I wish I could fathom why hacked Pokemon bother you whatsoever. This right here, the official rules, the game developer saying, because I'm a legitimate player. Yes, it does bother me that I had to spend hours up to like, you know, it takes dozens of hours to make a full team, to make a full box. That if you have 50 legal Pokemon that you bred competitively, that you set up by yourself by working hard at the game, you're going to be out potentially hundreds of hours compared to a cheater that can do it in 5-10 minutes, maybe an hour for, you know, a huge amount of Pokemon. Yeah, that it does bother me. It takes away from my time to participate in events. It takes away from my time to actually train and get better at the game and get the game knowledge. So yes, it disadvantages me, and that's why I'm upset. That's why all the other legitimate players are upset. But, you know, one thing that you'll see is people thumbs this up. And it's like, oh, I can't imagine why cheating upsets this person. And it makes me feel like this is, like, the morals of gaming are gone. Like, all these spoiled gamers, all these people of privilege, they don't understand how morality works. That they just go, yeah, you know, cheating, rule breaking, that's completely fine. Rules are made to be broken. But I don't understand how people can develop this mentality, and just shows the dishonesty out here. Reason why and this is about Pokemon Go, because Pokemon Go has also gotten a huge wave of cheating in terms of service breaching, and people are defending it. You know, the reason why I cheat is because I don't have the time to go out there and catch Pokemon. I have a full-time job, and people with school, disability, a family to take care of, they can't do it, so I'm not going to judge them. That doesn't matter. If you want to play the game, and you need to play it that badly, you have to follow the rules. And if you break the rules, then you will be judged. You are at risk of losing your game. You're at risk of being, like, having that taken away from you. And depending on what game, no matter what game it is, there is punishment. And there's also ridicule. That you are a disgusting, filthy cheater for having to cheat in a kid's game and undermine the work of other people. Oh, yep, I have a job, so I don't have to walk, you know, hundreds of miles like other people in Pokemon to hatch eggs or to go and train and find all the Pokemon. Oh, I'm better than you, so I'm allowed to cheat. You know, I have better things to do with my life than play this game that I want to play. I don't understand how cheaters can function. Calling me a whiny bitch because of that. Get over it. This game sucks anyways. They're playing to have fun. Oh, you know, cheaters are just having fun. So who are we to say that we're taking away from their fun? You know, we're having fun by playing legitimately, so why can't cheaters have fun by cheating? And the thing is, like with Pokemon Go, cheating exists in Pokemon Go, and it disadvantages other players. That if you cheat, you get a high level from cheating, and then you also have stronger Pokemon. You can take over gyms. You can take over areas. You also just have better, stronger Pokemon to use against people, and it does impact the gameplay. Also, it makes other legitimate players feel discouraged, and that's because they're following the rules. And then there's absolutely delusional people like this guy. So again, it depends on your knowledge of Pokemon Go. Pretty much people are downloading the game in foreign countries and then going and ruining the experience of people in America. So, you know, it doesn't really gain a significant advantage over other players, so it's a non-issue. Yes, it does. If your gym gets taken over, you're not getting Pokecoins. You're not able to have, like, you're not able to enjoy the game because you just can't win. That's why aimbotting, it's like, okay, if I can't beat this guy because he outsnipes me every time, that's going to make my experience less enjoyable. And then this guy says, Pokemon Go is not even available in China. Holy shit. I mean, educate yourself before opening your mouth, please. But that's literally what they do. They download the PC version, the hack, because you're not allowed to have it on PC. That's cheating. And then you can also GS spoof on the PC or even in your app. So what they do is they download this illegal API, and then they go over to America and play it there with all the best stops. You know, there's like, you go to Central Park in New York, you catch Pokemon non-stop, there's tons of Pokestops, and you can literally be playing from a different country. Then you power up, you go and take over gyms in a different country, and now players that are native to that country do not get to enjoy the game. So it doesn't matter that it's not available in China. They literally play it from China by using this hacked API. So the comment about owning gyms in America, do you just not know how Pokemon Go works? No, this guy doesn't know how Pokemon Go works. And that's the thing, like, it's either ignorance, blatant stupidity, privilege. Cheating is so wrong. You know, and then people that try to stand up against cheaters like me. The cheating community is so strong that those, you know, it's like, oh, you're not the developer, you're not the police, you're not allowed to stand up for the legitimacy of the game. Problem is not the cheaters, it's the game. You know, they either blame the game, they blame the developers for making the game so easy to cheat, they blame the legitimate players for complaining, wow, I'm not in my place for playing legitimately. That is how bad the gaming community has gotten, and not just Pokemon, not just Overwatch. Like, the entirety of the gaming community is so cheat happy and so cheat supportive. I just don't understand. Like, these are not the kind of people I want to meet on the streets. It's like, how low is your morality that you think you're better than the rules? You know, where do you draw the line? That's why morality is objective. Okay, so cheating in, like, comparing cheating in Overwatch to murdering someone, it might sound like a stretch. It might sound like I'm reaching or I'm being a crybaby or something like that. But at the same time, where is the line drawn? Like, you know, if a murderer is having fun, like a serial killer is having fun murdering people, who are we to stop him from doing that? You know, what's the loss of a life to that person? You know, let him do his thing. You might draw the line there, but that murderer doesn't have the line. And that's why morality has to be objective, because rules are not made to be broken. That works everywhere, because other people go draw lines differently, you know? Oh, I think it's okay to steal a candy bar. I think it's okay to steal from my family because they're hungry. But at the same time, I also think it's okay to cheat in video games and disadvantage other players. But, you know, robbing a bank, that's where I draw the line. Different people have different lines, and that's why morality cannot be subjective in that way. Cheating is wrong. Rules are not made to be broken. Stop crying when you get busted for cheating. You're breaking the rules that developers are allowing you to play their game. You know, the game is not your privilege. The game is not entitled to you. You are being allowed by the developers to play the game. Follow the rules. Just like how you're allowed to be living in a country or doing anything like that. It's absolute bullshit, I guess. So if you guys enjoyed the video, hope you all have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching.